Hello everyone, I'm the Gilded Gamer, and welcome to a Pokemon video. The latest entry in the Pokemon franchise was released recently, titled Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Also, with the region Alola, along with its starters of Rowlet, a grass-flying owl, Litten, a fire kitten, and Popplio, a water sea lion. Or, how I have heard some people call them, Hoothoot, Meowth, and Seal. I agree with two of these, but Litten reminds me more of Purlian from Gen 5, but that's just me. For the legendaries, we have two unnamed Pokemon, a lion for Pokemon Sun, and a bat for Pokemon Moon. Now, I'm not going to go over the technical side in this video. If you want more of that information, then look up others' videos, because that is not the purpose of this. In this video, I would like to make some predictions for when Nintendo announced more information somewhere in the beginning of June. But now I'd like to start off with the starters and what types they might become. Nintendo already confirmed Rowlet's two types of grass and flying. Actually, in all of the generations, the only other to start with dual types was Bulbasaur in Gen 1, with its grass and poison combination. All of the others started with single types. For Litten, it's starting with only fire. But like most Pokemon, you can tell its types by how it looks. With it being predominantly black, that makes me think it could be a dark type. It won't be the first fire-dark combination. Houndour and Houndoom from Gen 3 were the only others with this type combination. The final starter is Popplio, a straight water type, and for its appearance, when looking for a second type, there aren't real giveaways for its type. I don't think it could be water-ice combination because there are 6 others across the first 3 generations alone with this combination, so it seems unlikely for a starter. Some might say that it looks like a circus animal, and that could be a clue for its second type, but for me, there's just a whole host of choices that people could choose from, and they could argue about all of them being true in a sense. On the other hand, Popplio could just be straight water. The Generation 3 starters ended with Swampert as water ground, Blaziken as fire fighting, and Sceptile as grass. 2 dual types and a single type will not be the first for them. Now, that's just for the starters. Let's look at the legendaries for now. The first one I like to look at is the one from the Sun game, the Big Lion. For what we could take from the word sun, it would most likely be a fire type. And looking closer at the artwork for it, at least to me, it seems that the lion might be a fairy type. For me, it looks like a lion that would just come out of a fairy tale, like a similar legendary of Entei. And since they now have a fairy type, it would likely be an interesting combination. Stat-wise, fairy and fire type moves are mostly special attack focus, so the combination would not be far off. Along with no other combination of these two types existing, it would be a new pair for a legendary. Now for the tougher legendary in the Moon game. This is more of a stretch, but I have an idea of what it could be. Looking at the logos for the new game, it reminds me of Solrock and Lunatone from Generation 3. This would lead me to believe that the new legendary is at least a psychic. The reason why I'm not sure if this is true is because there are plenty of psychic legendaries, so if it is, it will most likely be a dual type. For what would the second type be, it's a toss-up. Flying would make the most sense because with it looking like a bat, but Rubat and Swoobat are already a psychic flying bat, along with 4 others that share the same type combination across the previous generations. The final part of this video is going to be for the region. The Alola region can rightly be assumed to be based off Hawaii if it's not already confirmed to be. From the image from the trailer, the trainer starts on this island. By the size and the structures on the island, there can only be at most 1 city and 1 town. So of course there has to be other islands. It's just a matter of how many, how they're laid out, and how you get there. The only other region that is similar is the Orange Isles from the television show, or the Sevi Islands that trainers were able to visit in Fire Red and Leaf Green. But besides that, the only game that really had water as a major part of the map was Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, as well as the re-releases of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Early on in the game, before you were able to use Surf, you were ferried around by someone you helped. In the new game, it will most likely be the same until you get the AHM Surf. That is all for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, it is greatly appreciated. And if you want to see more gaming content, please check out my other videos on my channel. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.